wanted to build a real production quality task manager without paying for one, then this video is exactly for you. In this tutorial, I will show you step by step how to create a fully functional task manager dashboard using your Google Sheets and AppScript. You just need your Google account. And don't worry, you can find the link to the sheets and also the code in the description and in our website. Okay, let's go. Here's what we're building. A beautiful dark theme dashboard with stats cards and mini bar charts. A sortable, filterable table view of all your tasks. A Kanban board including to do, in progress, in review, done, and blocked. A detailed side panel where you can view and quick update tasks. A create and edit model with full form fields. Live search, priority filters, category filters, and S&E filters. And everything syncs directly to Google Sheets in real time. This is genuinely one of the most powerful things you can build for free. I put the full source code and the Google Sheet template link in the description below. You can grab both and follow along, or just deploy it directly. Link is down there. Go check it out. Okay, let's get into it. Alright, let's start by creating the data layer. Go to the sheets.google.com and create a new blank spreadsheet. Name it something like Task Manager Dashboard. Click on cell A1 and add these headers across row 1, one per column. Task ID, title, description, S&E, priority, status, category, due date, created at, updated at, tags, and progress. So that's column A through L. Make sure they're spelled exactly like this. The backend code maps to these by column position, so the names are just for your reference. Let me add a few rows so we have something to look at when we deploy. Again, sheet template link is in the description. Make a copy of it so you have your own version. Make sure your sheet tab at the bottom is named Tasks. Exactly that, with a capital T. The backend code looks for this specific name. Now you must open AppScript from inside your Google Sheet. Go to the menu bar, Extensions, AppScript. This creates what's called a container-bound script, meaning the script is attached to this specific spreadsheet. Great! The editor opens with a default code.js file and a little malfunction placeholder. We're going to replace all of that with our actual code. Full code is in the description. Grab it there so you don't have to type all of this. Now let me walk you through the key parts so you can actually understand what's happening. At the top, we define the sheet name and the column map. Each field maps to its column number. This makes the rest of the code readable. If you want to add a new column, for example estimated hours, you add it here as column 13. Add it to your sheet and then update the read and write functions to include it. DoGet is the function AppScript calls when someone visits your web app URL. It serves the index.html file. Simple as that. All front-end calls go through this single function, handle request. The front-end passes an action string and a payload, and this roller dispatches to the right function. Every response has an OK field, so the frontend always knows if something went wrong. The next part, we get the sheet, grab everything from row 2 downward. Row 1 is headers. Filter out empty rows and convert each row array into a nice object using row to object. This task function loops through all tasks and builds summary objects. These power the cards and mini charts in the dashboard. It calculates total tasks, completed count, average progress, overdue count, and breakdowns by every dimension. Creating a task function auto-generates the next ID by scanning all existing IDs, finding the highest number and incrementing it. The update function finds the row by matching the task ID in column A, then writes new values to each cell individually. The delete function does the same lookup. Both are wrapped in error handling. If a task ID isn't found, you get a clean error message. Okay, now click the plus button next to files and add a new HTML file. Name it index. Exactly that, no extension needed. AppScript adds .html automatically. Delete the placeholder content and paste in the full HTML code from the description. The index.html file is the entire visual interface of the app. Everything the user sees and interacts with. It contains 3 things in one file: the CSS that styles the dark theme, the HTML that defines all the buttons, forms, tables, and panels, and the JavaScript that makes everything interactive. When the page loads, it immediately calls the Google Sheet backend to fetch all tasks and renders them in the dashboard, including the stats cards, the minibar cards, and the task table. The JavaScript then handles everything the user does: searching, filtering, sorting, switching between table and Kanban view, opening the detail panel, submitting the create or edit form, and deleting tasks. Whenever the user makes a change that needs to be saved, like creating or updating a task, the JavaScript sends that data to the code.js backend using google.script.run, which writes it to the Google Sheet and refreshes the display. Everything else, like filtering and searching, happens instantly in the browser without touching the sheet at all. Alright, both files are in. Now let's deploy. Press Ctrl S to save. Click Deploy, New Deployment. Click the gear icon next to select type and choose Web App. Description: gives a name like 1. Execute as me. Who has access? Choose anyone if you want anyone with the link to use it. Click Deploy. Google will ask you to authorize the app. This is normal. Click Review Permissions, choose your account, and click Allow. After authorization, you see a URL. Copy it. That's your app. Open it in a new tab, or just click on that URL. There it is, your full task manager running live. Let's walk through the full app to make sure everything works. Click New Task in the top right. Fill in the fields: title, description, assignee, priority, status, category, due date, tags, and drag the progress slider. Now click Save Task. You'll see the loading spinner, then a success toast, and the table refreshes with your new task. Now let's viewing task details. Click any row in the table. The detail panel slides in from the right. Try the Quick Progress button. Click 75%. See it updates automatically. Now for Kanban view, click Kanban in the slider or the toggle in the filters row. Tasks are grouped by status column. Now for search and filters. Type, for example, Emma in the search bar. Instantly filters to Emma's tasks. Use the priority drop-down to show only critical tasks. Or use the sidebar status filters. Now let's editing a task. Open a task detail, click Edit. Change any fields and save. For deleting a task, open a task detail, click Delete. Confirm the dialog. The row is removed from the sheet. Everything is working through the code.js backend, reading and writing your Google Sheet in real time. One more time, the full source code and the sample Google Sheet template are linked in the description below. And that's it. You build a full production quality task manager dashboard with dark themed UI, Kanban board, search, filter, and sort options, and also a Google Sheet that updated in real time. One more time. The full source code and the sample of the Google Sheet is linked in the description below, and also you can find it in our website. For the next, I suggest you to watch this tutorial. That's another dashboard that we created in our channel. If you like this tutorial, hit the thumbs up and do subscribe in case you're not subscribed yet. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next tutorial.